Guys, it's John from theproductivegarden.com, and today we're going to be changing the blades on my trusty Honda lawnmower. Now, I say Honda, not because this is an advertisement for Honda, but because I really like this lawnmower. It starts every time I pull the cord. Very reliable, I would recommend them. Like I said, not an advertisement, but if they want to send me a new lawnmower, I'm more than happy to take it. Anyway, the last time I mowed my lawn, one of the blades broke on this lawnmower, so now I have to replace the blades. They've been on there for a few years, so it's probably about time I did that anyway. So let's get on to doing that. Okay, so what you'll need to change your blades is a new blade set, and what you'll get in that is a pair of a set of bolts and nuts for each blade. Now this lawnmower has two blades, so I've got two sets of each. You'll also have a washer. That is a washer for each blade, and two blades. If you have a mower that has four blades, then obviously you'll have 4 bolts, 4 nuts and 4 washers and 4 blades. And of course we'll need a spanner to be able to undo the existing nuts and to do up the new nuts. Okay, before you do anything, you need to take the lead off the spark plug. Okay, mine just pulls off. Sometimes you have to undo a little plug to undo a clip off the top. However, it needs to be done on your mower. You need to make sure you disconnect this. This will stop the mower from starting when you turn the plate underneath. Okay, now to work on the mower, you're going to have to tip it up on its side. Now, if you tip it to one side, sometimes the oil can come out. A pretty good rule of thumb, but it'll depend on your mower, is if you tip it, if it's 4-stroke, if you tip it on the side where the oil fills, then you won't have oil coming out. So we'll tip the mower up so we can get access to the bottom. Okay, now we have to get in and loosen the old nuts. So we've got a ring spanner here. We can get that on the old nut, and it's a good idea when you first loosen it, it'll be pretty tight. Just give it a little bit, just angle it so it's only got a little bit to move, so you can use the plate as something to push against, so you're pushing into the plate. If you try to put it out here, all you'll do is be spinning the plate around. It'll be hard to loosen the nut. So we'll just put it here, get it in a spot that's comfortable. Okay, and like I said, this will be pretty tight. If we give it a good push. Okay, so there we go. We've got that loose. If I can get the spanner off again, that'd be great. Okay, so once it's loose, then you can just undo the bolt so that you can get the old blade off. Okay, now sometimes after a little while on the lawnmower, these bolts can be a little bit tough. So all you need to do is just give it a bit of a tap, and that'll loosen the bolt, and then you should be able to pull it out. Now when it comes off, just remember the order that they came off in. So you've got the bolt going into the blade, and then the washer is between the blade and the plate. Now just remember, just slip down at the back of the blade here, on this lawnmower anyway, you've also got another washer that needs to go on the other side. Okay, so you don't get a spare one of these with your blade set, or at least not with this one, so we need to make sure we keep this. Okay, so now we need to put the blade on. Now, what you need to remember is the way the blades go on. Now, the lifted bit here will go to the top of the mower. So it'll go on like that, so it throws the grass up through the catcher. If you put it on upside down, then you'll just be trying to throw grass down, and this will poke down too low. So you've got to make sure you've got that bit up. Okay, so we'll set our blade up. We've got our bolt going through the blade, and it's got a little ridged area that'll fit into the hole there. We've got our washer going onto the bolt, and we can put them through. And we've got our other washer to go in the other side. Okay, and then we just do up our nut. Now you'll be able to do this nut up most of the way, but it's what they call a nylock nut, so it doesn't slip off while the mower's going. So once you get to a point, then you'll need your spanner to tighten it up the rest of the way. Okay, when you do it up, you want to do it up reasonably tight, but you still want it to be able to move a bit under force. Now if I can push it back, then if it hits something, it's designed to go back against the plate, and then when it's not hitting something, then it'll fly out again. That's so you don't just get it embedded in things and break it off. Okay, and then we repeat it on the other side. Now one thing just to remember, you'll see the bolt here has sort of one side looks like it's cut off. That's so when you put it in the hole is that shape as well, so that it won't spin around. So you don't need a spanner or something to hold this side. It'll just go in there and it won't spin. Okay, so we put the other blade on and then we're ready to go. Okay, before you go to start the mower again, make sure you reconnect the spark plug. Okay, it can be very frustrating if you've finished putting the blades on and you've forgotten to connect the spark plug and you try to start the thing and it just won't start. So make sure you do that. Okay, we've got a new set of blades on the mower now, so it should cut very nicely. So I'll get on my way and mow the lawn. Until next time, happy productive gardening. Bye.